Good evening. This is Don V with Truth Be Told. We have a couple interesting stories here that we think you might be interested in. Slow Joe's really losing it here, and then we watch the fake news try to cover it up, of course. At any rate, before we move to those, please subscribe. 90% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribers. Doesn't cost you a cent. It's completely free, and it really helps out my numbers. And we're trying to grow this channel and get the information out. Okay, without ado, let's go ahead and move to the first one. It says, Joe Biden on Dems defunding police. Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids, he says? What the heck was this? After his embarrassing town hall event last night in Cincinnati, where he lost himself in mindless word salad after mindless word salad, Joe Biden was asked about Democrats defunding the police. Crazy Joe snapped back at the reporter. Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids? Oh my word. Has this ever happened, even once? This is your Democrat leader. Let's go ahead and take a listen to this.
Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
Okay, President Biden taking questions from the press corps back at the White House tonight. Now, to answer, raising some eyebrows, we're trying to unpack that as we head into the Thursday news cycle. That curious exchange, of course, following his wide-ranging town hall in Ohio earlier tonight, which is also raising some questions. By the way, one of our craft producers says it appears maybe he's making an allusion there to QAnon and whether it's fair to lump all Republicans in with that. We'll keep trying to break that down. Okay, reaction.
You heard it here, and guess who that was? That was Fox News reporting that. So if you watch Fox News, know that they're fake news. There's no doubt about it now. They sure going to protect their leader. Their leader, not mine. At any rate, moving on. It may be you have to pay more wages. Psaki tells small business owners struggling to find workers to compete with the government. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki on Thursday said small business owners should compete with the government and pay more wages. It is well known that the Biden administration is making it harder for small business to find workers because people are being paid a lot of money to stay home. According to the Wall Street Journal, an unemployed couple living in a blue state can make up to $100,000 a year in state and Fed benefits just to sit at home. In 19 states, benefits are the equivalent of $100,000 a year in salary, the Wall Street Journal reported. Restaurants are having trouble hiring people because they simply cannot compete with the government. A restaurateur who attended the Communist News Network's town hall Wednesday evening confronted Slow Joe and told him government benefits are making it impossible to find workers. Biden scolded the struggling business owner and told him to pay more money to find workers. Psaki doubled down when asked about Biden's callous answer to the restaurateur. It's a workers' market, and in some places it may be that you have to pay more wages in order to attract workers, Psaki said. You want to watch this thing talk? Let's go ahead and hit it.
Go ahead.
Jen, last night at the CNN town hall, the president was asked by a restaurateur about the worker shortage that the Commerce Secretary just called acute. She described it as a skills gap, but the restaurateur said that he had, right now, job openings that he can't fill, and he asked the president if there's anything that his administration can do to help him and his business. The president seemed to struggle with an answer. Is there anything that his administration can do to help that restaurateur or people who are similarly situated with this acute worker shortage?
Well, first I would say that we have already implemented, and the money's gone out the door, continues to go out the door for our restaurant restabilization program, something that was a part of the American Rescue Plan and helped many hundreds of restaurants across the country stay open, reopen, and that was assistance that came from the American Rescue Plan that the president signed into law. I think what the president was noting is that at this point in time, it's also a workers' market. And in some places, it may be that you have to pay more wages in order to attract workers. We don't have all the details, of course, about his individual circumstance, but we implemented a major program that helped restaurants stay open, something we strongly supported, we advocated for as a part of the package.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. That's all I can say. Boy, these people. All right. Last report of the evening. It says CDC quietly deletes 6,000 COVID jab deaths from its CDC website, total in one day, caught by the internet sleuths. And there's a video. As reported earlier, the CDC linked VAERS website released its weekly numbers last Friday. The website has now recorded 11,140 reported deaths from the COVID jab in the U.S. This is up from 9,125 reported deaths from the COVID-19 jabs total from last week. There's a scale right there. The number of deaths linked to the jabs this year has absolutely skyrocketed according to the CDC's own data. On Wednesday, the CDC posted on its own website that there were 12,313 reported deaths from the COVID jab since December. This number would track the VAERS website number. But then a strange thing happened. After the CDC posted this number, they went back hours later and switched it to 6,079 reported deaths in the U.S. from the jab. InfoWars posted video on screen grabs from the CDC website on Wednesday. The CDC deleted 6,000 deaths from its website in 6 hours. What gives? This is amazing. See, there it is right there, 6,079, and here we are, 12,313. It's amazing. It just disappeared, I'll swear. There's nothing to see here, folks. Absolutely nothing. We have a bunch of liars in a bunch of high positions, and America, we need to just get on our knees and pray to our God and thank the Lord. He is making his move soon here, and we're going to see some big changes. And these black hat operatives better enjoy this short amount of time they got left, because when God's in control, and he always is, things good are going to be happening. Anyway, this is Don V with Truth Be Told. Hope you enjoyed these reports, and we are out of here.